Welcome, parents, families, incoming kindergartners to Jefferson Elementary. This is our Jefferson Kindergarten Information Presentation. My name is Jim Ball. I am the principal here at Jefferson Elementary. Very proud to be the principal here. It's an amazing little school. We're going to talk a lot about what you can expect from us here at Jefferson, what it's like here at Jefferson, and I just want to thank you again for tuning in and watching our presentation. I know you have a choice on the elementary school you choose. I'm pretty biased. I think this is the best one. And by the end of the presentation, I'm pretty sure you're going to agree with me as well. So we will get right into it. Here's our agenda for this presentation. I'm going to talk a little bit about why Jefferson, what makes us special here. We're going to introduce our kindergarten team, our amazing teachers, Miss Adamski and Miss Brideson. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what a typical day in kindergarten looks like here at Jefferson. We're going to talk about how we communicate. We really believe in clearly and proactively communicating to our families, especially in these last couple of years. That's very important to us. We're going to talk about volunteering just briefly, not much to really say, but there's a couple of things we want you thinking about, especially now that we're allowed to have a lot more people back in the school going into next year, which is very exciting. And then we'll talk a little bit about Beyond the Bell, which is our new after-school program that was started up here this past year and is going to continue to grow into next year. And leave time for any questions. And if at any time you have any questions, I'm going to give you a contact information to get a hold of our office or get a hold of me, and we'd be happy to answer those questions for you. So first of all, let's talk about the choice enrollment process. Now, I mentioned just a little bit a couple seconds ago is you do have a choice. Now, if you are a family member or a student that lives in our community, we're excited to have you. But we do get a lot of students and families choosing to come to Jefferson from out of our attendance area, which is great. That's fantastic, but that's one thing that you're going to want to jump on right away. Applications for kindergarten choice enrollment are due March 18th. And if you're living outside of Tacoma Public Schools, there is a little bit of a different process for you. So you're going to want to make sure you get a hold of enrollment services right away or contact our office. Again, at the end of this presentation, there'll be a number that you can call our office and we'll get you all the information you need. But it's definitely something, amazingly enough, that you're going to want to start thinking about right now. So why Jefferson? So Jefferson is a awesome little community school. We serve currently about 293 students. Which puts us on the smaller end of some of the schools here in Tacoma Public Schools. It's a small, relaxed, very supportive community. The learning environment is very, very positive. We're very inclusive with a couple of different really special, unique programs. So we have outside of our serving kids from kindergarten through 5th grade in general education, we have 2 of the 6 highly capable or SAIL classes in the district. So that's something unique about our school. We're kind of a hub for highly capable, and we also serve students from preschool on up through 5th grade that need support with autism. We have a number of different autism support programs that we call our success programs that we're also very proud of too. So aside from the basic general ed experience, our kids at Jefferson do get to meet and interact with a number of different kids that experience school in many unique ways, which we think just adds to the flavor and the diversity of our small little community school, which is super exciting. We also are very proud that we have a very minimal amount of discipline here. Our discipline numbers are very, very low. And also in terms of bullying, which I know is for many parents, it's been in the news, a concern. And I can proudly report that the amount of bullying that we have here at Jefferson is minimal, if any, which is a real testament to our families, our kids, and our staff being able to proactively intervene with negative behaviors and make sure that we're supporting kids in the right way. So we're very proud of that. And also what you're going to find here at Jefferson is, every year in and year out, our kids perform in the top third academically in basically every single measurement in terms of reading and math, which is something that's very exciting. Again, we have an awesome staff, an awesome team, and we really do use data to make sure that we're meeting kids where they're at and getting kids what they need. Again, a small school with minimal interruptions definitely allows us to do that in an effective and an efficient way. Okay, enough of me talking. I'm going to let you get a chance to meet our amazing kindergarten team. We're going to start with Miss Marnie Adamski.
Hello, I'm Miss Adamski. The kids call me Miss A. I've been teaching for over 20 years, and the thing I love about teaching kindergarten is seeing the happy smiles every day and hearing the laughter and just watching the kids learning all the fun things we do here, the alphabet and the numbers. We have a great time every day. Something that kiddos can work on before they get to kindergarten are learning the sounds of all the letters. That would be good to practice before you get here. And if you don't know them all, that's okay. We'll work on it when you get here. And then being able to count to about 20 or 30. If you don't know it when you get here, we'll work on it. And one important thing, know how to write your name. That would be pretty awesome. I think that I agree with Mr. Ball when he says that Jefferson is the best school, because it is. Talk to you later.
Hi, I am Kara Bridson. I have been teaching for over 20 years, and I am excited to be a part of Jefferson Elementary community. I love teaching kindergarten. They come in here eager, ready to learn, so overjoyed about new experiences. They're happy. They want to meet new friends, and it's a great experience. Some things that you can work on, like my friend Miss A said, knowing how to write your name, recognizing things around you, being able to know the sounds, what they are, what the letters look like, counting up to 20 or 30 or even more. If you don't know all these things, absolutely, we'll get there. We'll work on it. That's about it. I'll see you soon. Take care.
All right. Hey, thank you, Miss Adamski and Miss Bridson. Like I said, what I appreciate about both of our kindergarten teachers is they're super positive, super friendly, and they've definitely supported a number of different new kindergarten groups as they make that transition to school, which can be a tough one for many kids, and that's totally okay. It's totally to be expected. You know, I think they'll laugh with me in knowing that, you know, every year we have 2 or 3 or 4 kiddos that are crying on the first couple days or the first week or so, but by the end of it, that first month we can't get them to go home. They're so excited to be here. So don't worry about it. And we have a staff here that has seen just about everything when it comes to kindergarten, and we're ready to support you. So let's talk about what a typical day in kindergarten really looks like. So our math curriculum, we'll start with the curriculums. Our math curriculum is called Ready Math. There's a immediate focus on number recognition and counting, and from there they build and build and build throughout the year. We focus on our ELA or reading curriculum is a Lucy Calkins phonics curriculum. And we also have School-Wide, which is another reading program that we use. But really, most importantly, is we assess where each and every kindergartner is at, because our kindergartners come to us with a wide range of skills and abilities, and then we tailor instruction to meet their needs. So if we have a kindergartner who is a little bit more advanced and ready to do some early reading, we definitely make sure that we get them a leveled reader and get them into that. So it's very exciting because we get to learn and meet a whole new group of kids and tailor a kindergarten experience that meets their needs. So science, our program's called Mystery Science, and in kindergarten there's a big focus on animals and plants, and we make it super fun and hands-on. We have 3 specialists that each kindergarten class will see throughout the week. You'll have 2 half-an-hour sessions of music, 2 half-an-hour sessions of PE, and 1 half-an-hour session of library, but our amazing librarian usually opens up that library for an additional checkout time too, so kids can get books in hand, because that is a very important part of kindergarten and really the educational experience all the way up through K-5. Other really special, unique things about kindergarten on a day-to-day basis here at Jefferson, super hands-on. All right, we want to put manipulatives in kids' hands. We want to put blocks in kids' hands. We want kids building, creating. We want to infuse art, movement, music, storytelling. I mean, almost every kindergartner I've ever met, and I'm sure Miss Adamski and Miss Bridson would agree, love to tell stories. So we try to use that to our advantage and really use storytelling as a way to instruct kids in key areas of the curriculum. And then social emotional learning, sharing, learning how to be a good citizen. All that stuff is so important to your first year in kindergarten. Learning how to be a student. That's a big part of it. It's not just learning how to hold a pencil and learning how to use scissors, which are important and difficult, but also learning how to play, how to share, how to interact, when is an appropriate time to share your thinking and when it isn't. So we work through all that because in kindergarten there are little tiny conflicts, and that's a part of the learning process. That's a part of the school experience that we embrace, and we really use structured play to do that. So, you know, recess, you may think of recess as just a time where it's a break, but I really view that as an instructional time as well, because that's where kids really learn how to interact and play with one another. So we do a lot of social emotional learning through some structured play activities here at Jefferson. All right, so as I mentioned before, communication is very important to us, and especially the last 3 years coming out of, or going through, and hopefully now coming out of COVID-19. So what you can expect in terms of communication, the main way I communicate to our families is a recorded call, or we call a robocall, that goes out every Sunday evening during the school year, 6 p.m. on the dot. I do not miss. You know, sometimes if it's in the middle of something like a Super Bowl, that's the only time I maybe don't make a call. I just send an email, but you can expect a communication from me with what's going on here at Jefferson, anything that you as a parent should know or be aware of, 6 p.m. on the dot every Sunday. I don't miss it. You can also expect emails. Every now and again, I'll send a text about a special reminder that you need to be aware of. We do have a online site called Schoology. It's kind of a hub for a lot of the academics that many of our teachers use that will get you going on that. And then there's a family app, a TPS family app as well, that gets you linked into some of our after school programs that you can take part in here at Jefferson and across the district. Volunteering, again, it's very exciting because we've had to limit the amount of volunteers we've had in the building the last couple of years. So we're really starting to get them back in. So first of all, we want to thank each and every volunteer. There are definitely volunteer opportunities that we try to tailor to what you're comfortable with, to what your schedule looks like. I know everybody is a little bit different on what they would want to do, and we take them all. We take them all, and we could always use a hand. It takes a village here to make sure that we provide our students with just an awesome experience, and parents are a big part of that. So there are volunteer opportunities such as if you want to be a chaperone on a field trip, all the way to if you want to help kids with reading or math here at school. We'll make it happen because we need some help, definitely. There are some district requirements. It's a long, boring process that I'm not going to really touch on here. But a big part of it is filling out a form and doing a background check. So we want to make sure that everybody is cleared and safe to work with kids that enters our building. To learn how to sign up, just contact our office. The contact number will be on the last slide of this presentation, but they'll get you set up. It's a form and a background check, and then it's connecting with the teacher to make sure that you get the experience that you're looking for as a volunteer. And then lastly, Beyond the Bell. So Beyond the Bell is a brand new, as of this year, after school program. We have 5 sessions throughout the year. There's different sports. This year we had art, an after school art activity. It's a couple times a week. It's a voluntary activity. There are 5 sessions. Once you enroll in one, you don't get to enroll in all of them. You'd have to re-enroll every single time. It's definitely not meant to be an before and after school care program. It's more of an enrichment program, which you're going to have to provide transportation for, but it is a great opportunity to continue in some really positive, fun activities here at school beyond the school day. So we would love for you to look into that. We've had basketball, we've had cross country, we've had, like I said, an art class that is run all year. I don't know the offerings that are going to be available next year, but we would definitely want kindergartners involved in those if that class, if kindergartners are eligible to join that class. Because sometimes, depending on the skill level that is needed for a different class, kindergartners might not be included, which is okay. But definitely check out the Beyond the Bell. It's a great partnership that we have with Metro Parks and other community members as well. And then last, Kindergarten Jumpstart. I want you to put this on the calendar right now. So August 22nd through the 25th, we have a week where we give our kindergartners a little preview into what life is like in kindergarten. Coming to school on that first day, can be very overwhelming for our kindergartners, not knowing where to go, not knowing what to do. And so what we try to do is get out in front of that anxiety and those nerves by having a kindergarten jumpstart. So on the 22nd to the 25th, 9 to 1, every kindergartner that is registered here at Jefferson is eligible to come and do like a mini intro into kindergarten. We show you where the classroom is. We show you where our lunchroom is. We talk to our parents about before and after school procedures, drop off and pick up, which are super important. We talk about routines and procedures. We give them a heads up on what a walking in line looks like, and what we do some story time, and we make sure it's just really fun, positive, infuse some art in there. We want to provide our kindergartners a really positive experience, so they're not overwhelmed on that first day or that first week. So they have a feel for what kindergarten is going to look like. They know where to go, they know what to do, and it helps with maybe some of that anxiety, that stress, or those tears that are totally 100% natural when it comes to starting a new school. So really hope you carve out the time to join us August 22nd through the 25th, 9 to 1. You get to meet the teachers, you get to see the classroom, and you get, again, a kindergarten. It's a super valuable experience when it comes to getting kids comfortable with what kindergarten looks like. So please join us. And that's all I have. Again, we are very proud of Jefferson Elementary. It's a great place. We hope you consider joining us. And if you are in our attendance area, we are looking forward to meeting you and seeing you and helping your kindergartner have an amazing, awesome start to their school career. If you have any questions at any time, give our office a call, 253-571-4000. If you'd like to come see the building, just let me know and we'll give you a tour, walk you around, show you everything that Jefferson has to offer. Happy to do that. Any questions, again, 253-571-4000. On behalf of Ms. Adamski and Ms. Brideson, again, I'm Mr. Ball, the principal. Thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you in the fall.